Hello everyone, Cute Bunny here. So I've got some bulk filming to do and there's lots going around in my little brain, but I'm going to start with the week four's updates and cash stuffing and extras and whatever's left, because what I did last week was put away grocery money and miscellaneous and spending money for 2 weeks to the end of the month. But I've pulled out some money from my work pay last week to put away for tax again for this tax year, and then I have a plan for next tax year which I will talk to you about, which will hopefully take the blow so that I'm not paying it back, because I really don't like being behind for the whole year. I know I've been told I can pay up till March next year or something, being Aussie, but look, I don't like being behind on anything. I never have. So I'm going to have to deal with it this year. But after this year, I want to be onto it. So I've got a plan, and I'm trying to make it a bit more fun than just sticking it in an envelope, which feels like such a waste of money. You know, when there's $1,000 to $2,000 of some, money to put away on a low income, it just feels like such a step backwards. Like, it's really frustrating. Honestly, I'm so frustrated by it, but it is what it is, and I have to deal with it. So, okay, so I popped $50 away. So I pulled $50 out. I pulled $60 out. There was 10 left spare from my wage. Now, 50 of that's going to the tax. So we'll put that in here. Now, I finished my challenge last video, if you can remember. I don't even know if the 50 is going to fit in here. Oh, just. Good job, friend. My friend. Her name, I'm not sure if she wants me to use her full name, but her name starts with L. She made the envelopes. Good job. I'm pretty sure she's just made sure that the 50s fit. Great job, my friend. Okay, so we're going to start with this one. We're going to pop 50 in, and that gives the tax envelope a total of 90. But I've also got this money, if you remember, from I think it was my last video, maybe. I can't remember. I think it was my last one. Last couple of videos ago, I finished my tax savings challenge. I mean, tax savings challenges, tax bills, they're all boring as bat, crazy, but whatever it is what it is, and we have to accept it. 50, 70, 80, 90. I have a new plan moving forward. I've asked for my other payments to have some extra taken out, but I don't know, I think I'm still going to be short, so I am going to be planning to put away a decent amount. And I'm also going to hope to put $1,000 into my super next year to get the co-contribution while I'm on such a low income. I should be trying to do it, if at all possible. But I also want to keep moving forward. So, tax, done. Now, the other 10 that I pulled out as extra money that I didn't need to put into next month's money, which is already sitting there ready to go. I had a plan for that. Yep, here it is. Again, same envelope. Sorry, I forgot about that. So I'm behind on, where is it? Yeah. Okay, because I started the Calendar 2 challenge quite late, I'm actually behind on that. So what I'd like to do is catch up. So what I'm going to do, and I've already modified this, as you guys know. I've already modified it. Yeah. So, right. What I'm going to do is pop 10. So 5, 10, 15, 20. So we'll be up to middle of June. No, actually, no. That wasn't the plan at all. No, we're going to do the end of May, the rest of May, and the bonus 5. So the bonus 5 is done. And then we've just got June, which means I'm actually on track and I am back. What that means is I've caught up because I started a bit behind, and I'll see if I can keep up. But that's why I've tried to keep the challenges low. So there's 30, so there's 10, 25, and then the other one has the other 5, the autumn challenge. I will continue to do the autumn challenge, and if the calendar 2s keep coming out free. I don't have calendar 1. I missed out on that I didn't know it was there. I'll continue to do them as long as I can get the freebies from Caro Cash. I'll keep doing them. And I'll do mine low income. I've already got a plan for that. Alright, so that's that. I'm just going to talk you through what my money looks like for the rest of the month. So I spent all my grocery money the other day to get the bits and bobs I needed to get me through till maybe Monday, Tuesday. And then I'll go to the shops. I have $30 in my groceries that I put away last week. My pet fund currently has no dollars, but I do have money that's going into that. And that was a $5. I don't know where my little thing is. Here it is. Where is it? Yep. So there is $5 going back in there. So yesterday, yesterday I went shopping. Anyway, I bought another bag of cat litter. So I've got 2 full ones, but I need to change the cat litter in the next day or so. So I'll be, I'm going to try and keep one bag full. And when I start the next one, I'll get the next one. But when I start on the last bag, I'll get the next bag. But sometimes we go through stages where Aldi doesn't have them. So I generally like to have 2, at least 2 going, at least 2. 1 full and 1 going. Ideally, I probably need 2 full and 1 going. We'll work on that. Anyway, started off with 5. I should have some more next month to pop in there. I bought some more grain waves because Aldi had them cheap. They had them the same price that you can get them from the supermarket when they're half price, so I don't have to chase the specials. So I'm so happy with that. I have $20 for miscellaneous this week and an amazing $10 I pulled out of my miscellaneous from this week because I haven't been spending, guys. And then I pulled out $10 out of my personal spending as well, and I have a plan for that just in a minute. And I have $20 for miscellaneous this week for the rest of May, and I have $10 for spending for the rest of May, so that will get me through. And whatever I don't use for that, I'll probably pull out and start trying to put back in to my new plan. So the other 15 of this has a role. It has a job. Gifts was meant to is having 5. So there's 30. I need 100 for a gift card for Christmas, and then maybe $20-$30 extra just roll over for anything else that might pop up that I might need. If I need to send something like a gift or something to someone, I need postage or a friend's birthday or something that pops up. I want to have it for that. There's 5 for the birthday. And I can fill one of these in again because the other time I overdid it. If you remember my last video, I coloured one. I got too excited and coloured one extra in. And then had to deal with it. Okay. So that's another $5 to go in there. So where are we on that? 20, 30, 40. That's awesome. Considering I only started that about a few weeks back. I think in May I started this with a plan to put a bunch of the interest that comes out of my other internet accounts, that I can take the interest money out without taking a hit for don't lose the bonus interest, because I've got some internet accounts and you don't lose the bonus interest if you take it out. So I've been popping that in. That's the plan, to pop it in here. That's to get this moving because I need 150-ish by October. Early October preferably. So let's pop this all back. So, that's not bad considering we're only about to approach June, July, August, September. I've got 4 months, 4 and a bit. Or 4. If I can get it in 4, I'm going to do it. I'm going to push for it. So the other 5. There's 2 5s. Did I just put 2 5s in, guys? Did I just get carried away? Yep. 20, 35. Did I just get carried away and pop the wrong 5 in? Oh my goodness. My goodness. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. No. What happened to my other 5? Hang on. I think maybe I just put something aside while I wasn't concentrating, but the cat has got her 5. Birthday's got its 5 and gift's got its 5. So I've got it all right. I think I just ran through so fast I forgot what I was doing. All right, so we have one more left, and that is for the garden because it's not really getting much money. And what I'd like to do at $50 is buy a Bunnings gift card and pop it aside for next year for the garden spending. 10, 15, 20, 30. And we have a bend in our $10 note, which we're going to try and put in there and straighten you a little bit. There we go. All right, so that's that done. Now, I have $1.25 to put in my change challenge. This is going to feel like it's going to take forever, and I'm definitely going to do the smaller one I have next time round because it just takes, I don't have a lot of change, and this just feels like it's going to take forever. But at least I will have $100 that I can put to whatever I want. If this is primarily, I'm giving up spending money and miscellaneous and change for groceries to do this challenge. So this is money for me. So I can decide what I want to do with that. So whether I pop that into my birthday fund, because that's for me, or my camping fund, because that's for my trips, stuff like that. That's what that's going to be for. Or any extra spending I want to do. If I want to buy a new budget purse, or I want to buy a budget, well, another budget. I don't want to buy any more of these size because I don't have room for anything else. I would prefer to go the smaller ones. I can't find the little tiny ones on any of the cheap sites yet because, yeah. But anyway, $1.25, take 74. So we have 74. This is a small light colour. And 51 cents is left. 51. Alright. And I can see that's coloured, but I'm going to have to be really careful, especially if it's in the dark. Alright, we have a King Charles dollar coin, 2024. Sorry, King Charles, I can't afford to keep you. So that's that done. Money is precious at the moment. Yep, so, alright, all good. Okay, so that's that done. Now, there is a $20 sitting over here. What is that for? Oh, okay, alright. So, the other thing that I just did, and that is in here, I think. Awesome, okay. Now, pretty sure there's still change in here. Okay, yep, so we're going to do that. Alright, I just sold a pair of jeans that were too big that I had listed on Bar Swap Sale for months on end and forgot about it. I just got $10 for those. That is a Commonwealth something. Pension? Centenary of Commonwealth pension. What the heck would be? Age pension. Oh. Okay, so 2, 3, 4, 5. I mean, I know it's money, but at this point, change is a nuisance in here. But what it is what it is. So we're going to pop 5 in. We're going to pop 10 in camping, and I'll deal with the change later. I'll swap it out for my no spend next time around. I will do an update on that another time because I keep forgetting. Jesus, that's a really worn out 5 too. I keep forgetting that I have a bit of cash in here as well, which hasn't been banked. I guess if I've got some square numbers, now I've got 5 something. Yeah, I got 30 or 35 or something, $25, $30 in cash or something as well. We'll pop that away. At the moment, my camping fund's sitting around 260 or 70 or something like that. But that's for trips. That's for petrol for trip, like top up petrol for a trip and then top up when you get back, kind of thing. and for free camping and stuff, and some extra bits and bobs of food that you take with you when you camp. I can get a bunch of free camps out of that money. But if I go to a caravan park, which a lot of the women groups do a lot of caravan park camping, and I can only really afford maybe 1 or 2 of them a year. I was doing a couple last year and I just can't afford them too much ongoing. I do like caravan parks, but they can't be like expensive caravan parks. They've even gone up. We had a $25 caravan park locally and it's gone up to $30 a night for power, and even for non-power it's gone up from 15 to 20. Now I would have camped out there by myself for 15 a night for non-power, because I have all the batteries, all the solar, everything I need to be self-sufficient, because I free camp. And I still think $20 a night is a lot. I know I know you've got the showers and the facilities, but it's still a lot. If it's a 3-night camp, it's still $60. So I might think about that. So maybe if they ever camp, maybe I'll just say, hey, I'll just go camp over there or something. Or I'll see. I'll work it out. The idea is to pop money aside. So that's a reward for selling something. It's going to go into my fund, something for me. And because I'm not saving for big trips. I'm saving for a towing car and a camp and a teardrop camper, so I can go and free camp and go visit people and stay and do what I like. So that's basically my form of holidays for my future. So that's why I want to do that. All right, cool. Give me a second. I'm just going to have a break. Okay, so this is my $20 I just pulled out of my miscellaneous and my spending from the week that I haven't been out and done any shopping for. Why are my notes looking raggedy? We don't take notice of this stuff, do we? It's weird. Raggedy in and handy. I don't like them folded. This is why I refuse to get those 100 envelope challenge ones where you have to fold your money. Plastic money being folded is a pain in the rear endo, just saying. All right. So I don't want to have to save $1,000, $1,200 for my tax bills every year. But the reality is that with the tax-free threshold in Australia, I'm not paying tax every time I work because I'm not earning over $700 a fortnight. So my reality is that I have to try and plan for it. So that's the plan. So I am going to introduce a 48 envelope challenge. Now I already prepared this. I think I told you about it and I hadn't put a plan in place to use it, but I have decided that I am going to start it now, because if I can get this going, and what I'll do is I'm not going to have the whole lot in here in cash. I will pull it out at certain increments, pop in play money or prop money or whatever in its place and pop it in the bank and then keep it aside for tax for the 2025-2026 tax year. Okay, so this $20, so this is essentially my tax. As boring as that is, this is going to be my tax money. I just wanted to make it fun, and I'm just paying for